Welcome to the High School Huddle. I'm Oklahoman prep sports writer Ryan Aber, joined by video specialist Brandon Chatmon. Brandon, this is a big week in high school basketball playoffs here with Class A and B entering the area tournaments, Class 6A through 2A entering the regionals. Let's take a quick look at the top games this week, starting on the guys' side. In Class B, number 1 Stringtown will play number 2 Red Oak.
Yeah, those two teams have two of the best players in the class, and James Watson from Stringtown and Lane Adams from Red Oak, so that should be a battle.
Also in Class B, number 4 Chattanooga will play number 6 Fargo for the area title.
Fargo's one of those teams that's been in state. They know what the deal is, and Chattanooga's also been in state too, so this will definitely be a battle. It might actually be like a state tournament game.
And moving on to Class A, number 2 Agra will face number 5 Frontier at McLeod.
Yeah, Frontier's another one of those teams constantly in state. They actually lost Cale Jackson, who moved to Bethel, but yet here they are again on the cusp.
And moving up to Class 4A, number 7 Broken Bow will have a familiar opponent against Idabel.
Yeah, Idabel, a rival game. This will be one of those games that it's in the playoffs, so that makes it even more intense, so it'll be fun.
And in Class 3A, number 2 Sequoia Tahlequah will play a tough but unranked Spyro team.
Yeah, Spyro's a team we actually saw on the tournament tour, and they've really been coming on. They have a lot of athletes, and Sequoia's a team that got a lot of athletes they love to run, so that should be an exciting game.
Now for a quick look at the girls' side. In Class B, Sentinel will take on Surreal for the Area 2 title.
Yeah, Surreal's a team, they'll punch it inside. They'll try to be tough inside. Sentinel will try to run the ball, so it'll be a good contrast in styles.
And also in Class B, Lomega and Varnum will play for a berth in the state tournament.
Yeah, Lomega's the defending champion. They have Rachel Wilsack, who's actually one of the best players in the class, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Lomega get this one.
And in Class A's Area 2 final, Fort Cobb-Broxton will take on AMPO.
Yeah, Fort Cobb features Autumn Clue, who is actually an all-state member as a junior, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Fort Cobb win that one.
And in Class 3A, Kansas could be on upset alert against Metro Christian.
Yeah, Kansas is going to take on Metro Christian, who's actually pushed Fort Gibson, who's Class 4A's number 1, to the brink, so they might be able to get by Kansas in this one.
And finally, in Class 6A, Mustang has been surging lately and will take on Lawton.
Mustang lost Jordan Powell earlier in the season. She's out for the year, and they've actually been playing a lot better lately, and it looks like they could make a run because they're one of those teams that they know what the deal is in state, and they're used to going deep into the playoffs.
And now let's take a look at last week's Oklahoman Player of the Week. In Saturday night's win over Bethany, Northeast P.J. Lewis had 46 points, including 11 in overtime. This week, Brandon and I visited Northeast to talk to Lewis.
What would you say that game kind of ranks as far as your high school career and some of your best performances?
I think that's one of the best ones. I ain't never hit that much points before.
What makes it so good? The fact that it was playoffs and y'all needed it so much?
Yes, I think that's going to help us in the long run.
Okay, and kind of looking forward, what kind of things you think you guys are going to need to do in order to make state?
We're going to have to play as a team and just hustle and rebound.
Does it make it harder or easier, the fact that you have teams like Southeast and Star in your area?
I think it's harder, but I think we're going to play real good.
Welcome back to the High School Huddle. As you saw in Wednesday's Oklahoman, Verdigris' Rodney Clark and Pawnee's Keaton Page are on course to break Ty Harmon's 19-year-old state career scoring record. Last week, Clark scored 47 against Sperry to move within 138 of tying Harmon. Page outdid that the same night, dropping 51 against Tonkawa. But Page is still 194 points back. They'll likely play twice this week before moving on to the area tournament. Thanks for joining us this week. Join us right back here at News OK on Sunday as we break down the brackets for the Class A and B state tournaments.